Hey guys, Hop here for TFBTV at SHOT Show 2024. We are at Beretta Range Day, and that also includes other companies like Sako. So we're talking to Mika from Sako about the new Sako 90 rifle. Hope you could walk us through it.
Yeah, sure. So basically, this is iteration or continuation from the Sako 85 line. So there are similarities, but there are quite many differences as well. What we have developed in them. If we start from the actual receivers, so we have still kept the receiver size for the different caliber groups. So basically, when you're purchasing a rifle for 308, you're going to have a shorter action, or if you're going to purchase a rifle for in 223, you're going to have even a shorter action, and that's going to make the rifle weightless, and it's also going to be perfect on the bolt throw distance. So your bolt, the distance that you have to travel, the bolt is shorter, so you can engage quicker by repeated shots because of this. On top of that, we have actually two different receiver types. We have the receiver that has the Picatinny rails machined directly on the receiver. Then on the more classical models, we went with the improved Optilock, which is now straight 17mm dovetail, to keep it very lean and low profile for very nice classical look. On the model range, if we think about what kind of models we launched with multiple different models, ranging from carbon fiber stocks and to fiberglass stock, like this one here, the Adventure, and then we have the Quest. We have lots of adjustability on these models, and also we have more like classical models like the Hunter here. Other new things that we have on mechanical wise is the new trigger unit. Basically, what we did is that we changed the position of where you can change the weight of pull to below the trigger guard, so you don't have to disassemble anything to change the weight of pull. And we have 5 different settings ranging from 1 to 2, or actually 2 to 4 pounds to go from your weight of pull, and they are clicks, and there is like visual indicator where you are. This becomes very handy when you are training with the rifle and you learn to use certain setting, and it becomes, you know exactly where it is and how it feels. On top of that, ergonomy wise, we made this a little bit more available for different hand sizes by making the trigger plate adjustable as well. So you can change the position of it 7mm in total. So if you have a very small hands, Sako 90 series is way more achievable for you and more usable in that way. Other than that, we have the same feature as from the Sako 85 series. So the magazine doesn't come out unless you press the magazine in to drop it out. So basically, this prevents the accidental loss of your magazine when you're shooting on top of some support that is pressing the magazine. All kinds of little nice touches here. Additionally, the receivers actually, when you look them from the top part, the 85 actually was top load capable, but so is also this rifle. We made also the support structure here a bit more heavier to make the receiver a bit more sturdier. So, and this will improve the repeatable accuracy of the rifle. On top of that, changes from the previous model is the ejection system. On the previous one, we had the control round feed and mechanical ejection. On this one, we have a double plunger. So if one plunger goes bad, you still have the second one to even increase. And we all know how reliable plungers are. So this just makes it like extremely durable and extremely robust, even if you're going to go to those dangerous game hunts or anything like that.
So you guys have the kind of the classic version, which has the carbon steel blued barrel,
yeah,
no fluting, and then the more modern one that's got the, is it available in stainless and carbon, but fluted, different finishes, stuff like that?
Exactly. So, and most of the time when we have in these models, when we have the stainless, we are actually in some models like in here, the Adventure has the Cerakote on top of the stainless steel, so making it extremely weather resistant. This is actually one of the most weather resistant rifles we have with these surfaces, and this stock, like this is very carefree product in general and very robust.
So when these launch, are they going to be in multiple different action sizes? You said small, medium. Is there even a larger, like 6.5 PRC?
Actually, we're going to have XS, which covers the 22 to 3, 2 to 2 calibers. S action size is 308 size, 265 Creedmoor. M is 30-06 size, 270. Then we have the short SM, which is going to come later, which is the short magnums for the 2 short magnum calibers, maybe some additional calibers later on that action size. Then we have the L action size, 300 Win mags, and those. And then lastly, it hasn't yet launched, but it will come at some point. We will have the XL action size also in this range, which is basically covering everything in those bigger Safari calibers. 375 actually fits in the L action size, but beyond that, you have to have the longer action size to get those 500 Jeffrey 450 calibers.
Gotcha. And then are you guys going to have multiple barrel lengths available in different calibers, or is each barrel length kind of suited to the caliber that it comes in?
We actually have multiple different barrel lengths, but mostly we try to make them so that we would use most of the powder. So we try to develop them so that we wouldn't have a short. There are some models that we actually do offer some short barrels in a more heavier calibers, but mainly we recommend if you have something like 300 Win Mag, take that over 20-inch barrel so you can get the most out of the caliber.
And are all of them going to be with this kind of like a thinner taper profile barrel? Do you have any ideas for like bull barrels or thicker barrels?
We do have a varmint where we have a it's not the bull barrel, but quite thick barrel as well. Some of them are thinner. Then we have these kind of like medium barrel contours, which are good for retaining the accuracy, but still light enough to be comfortable to carry in hunt, which you wouldn't maybe do with the varmint barrel to go any mountain kind of hunting. And then of course the very ultralights with the fluting like this one here.
Awesome. And are they all going to have fluting and thread protectors on them?
That is correct. Some of the more traditional ones that you can order them without muzzle threading, but most of them come with the muzzle threading. And now we also did something new in this front. We actually do. We have a metric threading here, but all the rifles that are coming to USA come with the thread adapter. So there will be, you can change it to 5 to 8 by 24 already on the standard on the rifle. So most of the suppressors and everything, all the muzzle devices are going to be suitable for the 90 series.
Awesome. And do you have a MSRP, kind of a ballpark MSRP?
MSRP price ranges. I don't know the exact price range on the US market, but let's put it this way: that we are starting from around 2,400 all the way up to close to 4,000, depending on the model. If you have more carbon, more adjustability, that's of course going to increase the price range.
Fantastic. Thank you, Mika, for walking us through the rifles.
Thank you.
Thanks everybody for watching. Stay tuned to TFBTV and TFBTV Showtime. We have a lot of stuff still to come from SHOT Show 2024.